Okay.
Hello, Pupal.
Hello, my kind teacher.
Hello, Pupal. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. I'm very happy. Really happy.
Thank you so much. It is very kind of you, and I'm also happy to be here.
Please introduce yourself a little. Pupal, I can't hear you.
Okay. My kind teacher, my name is Pupal. I'm 20. Yeah, Pupal. I'm 27
Pupal.
years old.
Pupal.
I'm a teacher.
Pupal.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I am listening to you. Go ahead.
Please, maybe it is better to close your camera because your voice is very slow and let's try to close your camera.
What about now? Do you hear me now?
Pupal.
What about now? I'm listening to you. My kind teacher, I think I've got a bit bad connection. I think my connection is poor.
Yeah,
maybe
I
connection
understand.
problem.
We can talk without camera. Close your camera. Just stay in voice. So
do you hear me now?
Yeah, it's much better. It's much better. Okay. Thank you very much, Pupal. So sorry that connection is bad, but there's no any problem. We can talk without camera, and I am happy.
Yeah,
to talk
thank you
to
so much. It is
just by voice.
Yeah, it is very kind of you, my kind teacher. You know, I have been looking forward to talk to you. You know, I'm also a big talker. So I used to talk. I used to join Zoom meeting. I used to talk with my friends. Like, you know, I have spoken to teacher team. So teacher Risa, he is one of my best friends. So I love talking to my friends, especially in the Zoom meeting, because unfortunately, the Facebook has banned. We cannot join anyone. Someone is while someone wants to go live in the Facebook, we cannot join them. So we can listen to him. We can comment to them. We can share our experience. We can ask them, but we cannot join him. But Zoom meeting, it is a great opportunity for us to talk to our friends, to meet our teachers, you know, to share our knowledge with each other, to share our experience with each other. So I'm so happy that I've got Zoom meeting.
Yeah. Me, I'm happy too. That's your first Afghanistan person, Afghanis person in my chat room, and I'm happy to add another flag to my collection.
It is your love, my kind teacher, and I'm also so happy to be your guest and to be your student as well.
Oh, I think I don't be your teacher because your English is great and much better than mine.
No, sir, it cannot be possible, my kind teacher. You are not supposed to tell me that my English is good than you. You know, you are teacher. I truly respect you as my teacher, you know. But the last night, you know, that we were chatting with each other in the messenger. So I spoke with my friend for almost 2 hours. So I told to my friend tomorrow at the morning, I promised my kind teacher that we got to talk to each other. We got to talk to each other in the Zoom meeting. If you get free time at the morning, so we can join him. But unfortunately, he is not active yet. He is not active yet because he might be sleeping. He might be asleep. That is the reason. So I joined you in the next time when we join each other. So I gotta um, uh, uh, praise him. I gotta encourage him to come to join Zoom meeting. This is a great opportunity for us to learn an English language because teacher nowadays everyone wants to improve their speaking skill, to become a fluent speaker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
I'm also glad to have opportunity to talk to you. And of course, our chat is great practice for me as well. And I need to practice more, a lot. I
yeah,
want to be fluent as a native and to talk without thinking, and without translation to Russian. And so it's quite difficult for me as well. And my listening skills actually not very good, and I want to improve. And so your
yeah, yeah. I strongly agree with you, my kind teacher. And you are also a great speaker. You also speak with a strong accent. I can understand you easily. So this is also a great opportunity for me, and I'm proud to be your student. So I'm also so happy to have you here in this beautiful Zoom meeting chat. In the next time, you gotta promise me if you want to go live, if you want to make conversation, so you gotta inform me. You gotta send me the link. So
Mhm,
because I'm free nowadays, I'm free because the whole universities, the schools, they are closed because of the coronavirus, because of the outbreak. So
mm,
uh, I'm free. I'm free. I do nothing nowadays, so I'm completely free. I can talk to you, so I can check my old lessons. I can teach to my students, by the help of internet. Nowadays, I don't go to the school. I don't go to the school. I cannot study them. So if they want me to teach them, so I can teach them by the help of internet, because the internet, we have got the internet. It has changed our lives. It
mhm,
has changed our lives.
mhm.
We can communicate with each other so easily by the help of internet. But let me tell you something. May I ask you, sir?
Yeah, of course.
So would you mind introducing me yourself, teacher? But you didn't introduce me yourself.
Uh-huh. Okay. With pleasure. Of course. My name is RD. I live in Russia. I am a web talker from recent time. Just 2 months ago, I joined and I've started active in web talk, and I'm very happy that I enrolled to this great community,
Uh, yeah,
because
thank you so
I'm
much.
I am I've met I met a lot of active people, and among them native English teachers, native just casual people, uh, and so we are interacting every day. And so, I am um, I am glad that mm, this community is growing up, and of course I feel mm, myself in this community as my family. That's
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Every
Yeah, for
day
sure.
we
For,
supporting each other, inviting each other to for chats, for lessons, just for talking, discussion, and it is kind of internet house.
yeah, exactly, for sure, no doubt about that. Yeah, the community is growing up. We are growing up. The world is growing up.
Hmm.
So this is a great chance for us. We should never miss this. If you become a fluent speakers, we have to pull our weight. We have to pull our weight. I also, teacher,
Hmm.
nobody has forced me. Nobody has forced me to study English language or to learn an English language. It is my hobby. So
Wow.
let me share you a good story.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 5 years ago, 5 years ago, my kind teacher, 5 years ago, I was in the school. I was inside the school. I was studying, and one day suddenly the Korean people came into our school. I still remember that they were talking to each other in the English, but I couldn't be able to understand them. I couldn't be able to get them, but I was listening to them deeply. What were they saying and what were they talking about? And when they got out, and at the end of this class, so my teacher was asked, so teacher, what were they doing? Who were they? So what were they talking about? Why did they came into our school? And my teacher told me that they wanna know that how many students are teaching, how many students are studying here. So what do they need here? So what is their problem? They were just talking about this, and they were from America. They were from United States. And after that, I became interested in studying English language. And I was so motivated when I started learning English language. I was so motivated by my parents. And when I came back to home, the whole story was shared with my parents. The whole story was shared with my parents. My parents was informed that I told them that the Korean people came into my school and they were talking about the English. I couldn't understand. I have never heard the English language before.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have never heard about the English language. And then I started learning English language. I wanted to become an English teacher. I
Wow.
wanna I wanna to teach my new generation because I'm falling in love with English language. So finally I've got many students, many
They
teenagers.
did they evoke your passion, isn't it?
Exactly. This is my passion. I have to make it true. I have to make my dream true. Teacher, everybody has dream, vision, goal,
Yeah.
destiny. Yeah, this was also my vision. I wanted to be an English teacher. I wanted to speak like an American. I wanted to speak fluently the way the American people are speaking. And now this is my goal. I have to achieve this. I have to achieve this, but there is a lot of work to be done. There is still a lot of work to be done. I have to overwork.
Yeah, that's great. You did a great job actually, because I can imagine that your country don't um, provide internet a lot, and it is quite difficult to have access to educational resource as YouTube and other good teaching sites. Mm, But how did you manage um, to get this great level as you've uh, already acquired?
So before to tell you how did I manage to start this, teacher, 10 years ago, my teacher, we didn't access to the internet. We were not able to get higher education
Yeah.
because you know better that my country is very poor. But nowadays, we have access to the internet. We have got many universities around our country. Even an American university, it is located in the capital of Afghanistan, Kabul. American university. So we have got many opportunities. We have got many opportunities. 10 years ago, we were not able to get higher education. We were not able to access to the internet. It was quite difficult. It was quite
Exactly,
difficult. But
exactly.
nowadays we have got this opportunity. Nowadays my country is growing up day by day.
Mhm,
My
mhm,
country is growing up day by day. Everybody can access to the internet. Everybody can get higher education if they want.
Mhm.
but it depends on people. So
Mhm.
as I told you, my current teacher,
Mhm.
nothing is, you know, if you want, for example, if you want to select your goal,
Mhm.
everything is possible. You have to work hard. You have to push yourself.
Mhm.
So 5 7 years ago, it was also quite difficult for me. It was also quite difficult for me to pay for my course, to pay for my
Exactly.
education.
But
My family couldn't afford. My family
mhm.
couldn't afford to pay money for my education. But 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 I had a strong support. I had a strong support. My
Mhm.
family my family was always supporting me. That is
Mhm.
why finally, that is why
That's great. It
finally,
is really important.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it is really important because I had a strong support. If there is no support, so you cannot do anything. You
Mhm.
cannot do anything. You have to have support behind you.
Mhm.
If I set the goal, my parents was told,
Mhm.
Father, this is my goal. I want to become an English teacher.
Mhm.
I want to learn English language. I want to teach to my new generation. So I want to do this. This is
Mhm.
my goal. I have to achieve this. I gotta get this. And then I was really motivated. I was really motivated. And
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
father, my father was always supporting me. So I did the hard work. This is why right now I'm talking to you.
Mhm.
I'm talking to you face to face.
Mhm. Yeah. Uh, you've you've done a great job, really, and I'm impressed a lot. Because personally, for me, it was quite easy to motivate myself. I was I always have access to internet since I started to learn English, and mm, I watched enormous amount of English lessons on YouTube, and not only natives, and of course my mother language, and my with Russian language, and that I know as a mother language. And so I've met a lot of people who um, encouraged me, who praised me and motivated me. But it is difficult when you have no access to internet, to resource, to other friends from different countries. It is really
Yeah,
mm, difficult. I understand you deeply, and so I can imagine how it was mm, difficult for you to
yeah,
motivate yourself to. It is learning other any language. It is not easy task. It
yeah,
requires
exactly.
some
Yeah, exactly.
conditions. It requires some circumstances. It requires to have great passion, and mm, and of course uh, it is very important when you have mm, background,
Yeah, yeah,
supportive background,
yeah,
as you have,
yeah,
and I'm very glad for you. Mhm.
yeah. Definitely, my current teacher, all you said was absolutely true, no doubt about it. So, teacher, I can also speak four languages. I can also
Oh.
speak four languages like, yeah, Pashto, Parsi, Urdu, and Arabic, including English language. It is five.
Hmm.
And you know, I also want to be a good Russian speaker. Let me tell you, sir. Let me tell you. Why do I want to learn Russian language? I know it is quite complicated, but it is not impossible. Everything is possible. If you want to achieve everything is possible, you have to work hard. So
That's true.
I have
That's true.
got I have got I have got one friend. He is
Mhm.
also from my country, but he is a businessman. He is doing business. So he travels around the world. He travels around the world, and sometimes he travels to Russia as well. Sometimes I talk to him. He is living in the Russia. He is doing business over there. He is traveling to Dubai, German, Russia, India, Pakistan. He is traveling to those countries. Sometimes he is talking to me by Russian language. Sometimes he is talking to me by Russian language. I really love. So
What
sometimes
kind
I
of
use translation.
Russian was, do you know?
I use translation. I got, yeah, I know that. I know that a bit. I know that a little bit, but I'm not good. I'm not able to communicate with you by Russian language. If you give me a few time, so I'll be able. I promise you, I will be able to introduce myself by Russian language.
Okay, let's try.
Okay, I will try, and I promise you, the next time, after a while, so I will be able to talk to you by Russian language. I will be able to introduce myself by Russian language, and
It
you
would be
can
great. It
record
would
this,
be
and
great.
after that, yeah, you can record that video, and the video can be uploaded to the YouTube as well.
Yeah, that's great. Let's try. Why not? You are very smart. Or you've already know 5 languages, and of course, you will get the same amount. Easy.
Yeah, exactly. And
Easy.
teacher, teacher, Urdu language, Hindi.
No, no, I don't know any languages except English.
No. I just asked you, my kind teacher. I just asked you about the Hindi language. Have you ever heard? About the Hindi?
No, I don't know.
The Indian people are speaking Urdu. That is their native language, Hindi. India, the people of India. Uh, 3 weeks ago, teacher, I got someone. He was from India, and I was talking to him. So suddenly, I started talking to him by Urdu, and he was surprised. I put him by surprise, and he told me, "Oh my God, Omer, how can you speak Urdu language? How can you speak Hindi? Uh, yeah, where has you learned it?" And I told him, I have never studied Hindi language. I have learned Hindi language from movies, from Indian movies, from Hollywood movies. Sometimes, I used to watch Indian movies. I used to watch Bollywood movies. That's why I am able to communicate with the Indian by the help of Urdu. I can talk to him by Urdu.
Wow,
And I can
that's
also
fantastic.
talk, I can also talk with someone by Arabic. If I have someone, he is from United Arab Emirates, he is from Saudi Arabia, he is from Qatar, I can communicate with him by Arabic. If I have
Where?
someone from Iran, I can communicate with him by his language, Farsi. This is their native language. Farsi is their native language. The Farsi is spoken in Iran. If I have someone from Iran, I can communicate with him by Farsi.
That's great. Where where do you take time from to learn in such amount, so many languages?
So my kind teacher, I've got many friends from all around the world, Sometimes I talk to them in the messenger. So sometimes they teach me Arabic, and I teach them English. Sometimes they teach me Arabic, how to speak Arabic, and I teach them English language. But Farsi and Urdu language I have never studied. I've learned those language by the help of movies, by the help of social media, by the help of internet. I've got much time. I've got much time. I can communicate with lots of people. I can communicate with lots of people. If you want me to talk to you in the Zoom meeting, I will be able to talk you. After 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, I will be able to communicate you. The last night, do you remember, teacher? You told me that tomorrow tomorrow at the morning, so we will talk to each other. And you know, I didn't sleep. I didn't get some sleep. I was talking to my friends. I spoke almost with 5 or 6 friends. They were from many countries. One of them was from Pakistan. One of them was from India. One of them was from my country. One of them was from Iran. You know, I talked to them.
That's impressive, really. I would like to know so many languages as you know. Wonderful, fantastic.
And do you remember, teacher? It was also told once. It was also told. You might remember. You might know Alexandra. Alexandra.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know
Of
her?
course, I know her.
He is also from Russia. You know, once it was also told her that I would like to learn Russian language, and she was doing live video. She was doing live video on Facebook, and she was joined. And it was told that I would like to learn Russian language. So, would you mind helping me? And she said, of course. She told me, of course. Why not? My pleasure. If you are interested in learning Russian language, so I might help you. You're most welcome. But unfortunately, the Facebook has banned it.
Yeah, that's that's so sad that Facebook changed their policy, video stream policy. It was great function to be able to invite friends just for talking one by one. But now,
Yeah, exactly. And you
they
know, teacher,
banned it.
I also miss my another kind teacher team, and teacher John as well. I used to speak to them, especially with teacher team.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to speak to him.
That's great.
Yeah,
It's
you can see my post inside the Webtalk. You can see my post inside the Webtalk. You can ask from teacher team, who am I? So he might tell you. He might tell you everything that he is. Who am I? So I spoke to him a lot of time. I also spoke to teacher John. Also, he is also doing live stream. He is also preparing meeting on Zoom meeting. Teacher John, teacher Risa, teacher Arsh from Kurdistan.
yeah,
Alexandra, teacher Donna,
I've seen
teacher Donna.
your screenshot that you showed me with meetings with these wonderful persons, and so it is impressive. You are very active, and that's definitely visible. How is your passion power strong?
And
Powerful.
those screenshots were also posted inside the Webtalk. You might have seen.
Yeah, I've seen it. What
Also
would you say about your nearest future? How do you like? Are you going to make your own lessons, maybe, to create course?
Well, to be honest, my current teacher, I don't want to do that. So I just want to support you, my current teacher. I just want to talk to you. I just want to support you. You know, your channel was also subscribed. Your channel was subscribed. So
Mhm.
I want you to keep going. I want you to support you over there inside the Webtalk, inside the Zoom meeting, inside the YouTube. I would
Thank you very
like to
much.
support you.
Thank you very much. I'm happy. I'm happy to hear these words, and it is encouraging, really supportive and motivating. I'm really glad
Exactly,
that
exactly. My kind
I
teacher,
have
my kind
friends.
teacher. Sorry, yeah, my kind teacher. Sorry to stop you. If I want to create a channel on YouTube, so
Mhm,
after that, I might not be able to communicate with you.
mhm,
I might not be able. This is why I never want to create. I just want to support my teachers. I
mhm,
just want to support. I just want to support my friends wherever they are,
mhm.
whether
Thank you.
they are inside the WebTalk or inside the YouTube. I would
Mhm.
like to support them. I would like to support my teachers. I would like to support my whole friends. Whatever they want, I can kindly do.
That's great. Thank you very much. Mhm. You're very kind, really. Mhm.
Thank you so
Uh,
much. You know, my kind teacher, in front of you, I am nothing. You
uh-huh.
have to believe me. You gotta believe me. In front of you, I am nothing.
I believe, of course. I have no any
Yeah.
uh, suspicious. Mhm. What about, maybe you have any question?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've got many questions. So let me know. Will you be able to answer or not? I've got many questions. I
Mhm.
have got many questions. So if I ask them, so it might take lots of time.
Mhm. Or maybe one, two
Yeah,
questions.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. First of all, I would like to ask you about this outbreak about the coronavirus. So could you please tell me?
Actually, uh, I had no idea just uh, before the day, uh, before yesterday, when I come out from with, with my wife to the downtown of my city, and I surprisingly got known that um, streets are empty and people are prefer to stay at home, and a lot of them wearing masks uh, to protect their breath, and uh,
Mm,
so actually it looks not very it looks not good, and it's very sad for me becomes, and I understood how the problem is serious, because a friend, a man, or a countryman came back from Moscow, and he brought coronavirus to our city, and so he was contacted with his background, of course, and all of his family are infected, and
yeah.
people, how to say, government searched the way
Mm,
of his who
mm,
contacted their family, and so 80 people are close to quarantine, and so, and
yeah.
these people are those who infected person were contacted. Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is
Yeah. It is true. Yeah, it is true, my kind teacher. You know, it is happening all around the world, and I mean, not only in the Russia. It
Mhm,
is happening all around the world. You know, but here in my country, we are not allowed to go outside. We have
mhm,
to. We gotta stay at home. So
mhm.
we gotta stay at home.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, we too.
we should
Mhm,
stay at home. You know, stop contacting with people. Wash your hands regularly.
mhm,
Yeah, wear the mask. there is no need to go outside needlessly.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want, if you want to fight against this virus, so we can fight. We can remove this virus. We can remove this virus. That is so easy. If you want to remove this virus, if you want to fight against this virus, stay at home, stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
This is quite easy. I know that. I know, teacher. It is not gonna be very easy to stay at home for the
Yeah.
whole day.
You're right. You're right.
But nowadays we gotta do it.
Mm-hmm.
We have no another choice. We have no another choice to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Wash wash your hands regularly. Stop contacting with people. Do not go outside needlessly. And
Mm-hmm.
after that, we will be able to prevent this disaster. I know, teacher, this is a disaster.
Yeah.
This is a global disaster. It is not
Mm-hmm.
only happening in your country, it is happening all around the world. Teacher, 147 cases have been recorded
Mm-hmm.
here in my country. Unfortunately, we have 5 deaths. We have 5 deaths, and
Wow.
it is spreading, and it is
Mm-hmm.
spreading nowadays. It is spreading.
Mm-hmm. What kind of category of people who dead? How all of them are old?
Yeah, exactly. They were old. They
Mm-hmm.
were old. They were about 56 or 75 years.
Mm-hmm.
75 or 56 years old, but I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Popal, I hope you get rid of any disease and you avoid any disease, and uh, my wish to stay well and be healthy. Thank you very much for this wonderful chat. I can't
Thank you
take
so much.
more
Thank
time
you.
of you. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Thank you
it is
very much.
it is very kind of you, my kind teacher, and I'm proud to be your student. It is nice to be here, and I really enjoyed. Believe me, I really enjoyed. So thank you so much for your precious time that you have given to me. Take care, stay safe. God bless you wherever you are. In the next time, you gotta promise me. The next time, whenever you want to prepare Zoom meeting, you gotta send me the link. You gotta
Okay.
send me the link. I will be able to join you. I will be able to support you. Not only you, my teacher, everyone. I would like to support them. I would like to support you everywhere. So I wish I were there. I wish I were there. So see you next time. Have a beautiful day. Take care. God bless you.
Thank you very much. God bless you too. Bye bye. See
My
you.
teacher.
Mhm.
Bye bye. Thank you so much. Thank you.